Leo, this is your weekly tarot card reading and astrology summary from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. My name is Michelle and welcome to my channel. Please remember, if you love these videos, subscribe to the channel and then ring that notification bell so you know when I upload your favorite content. Leo, this message is for Leo sun, moon, and rising sign. Take it where it resonates. It's your reading. I'm going to describe energies to you. Please apply them to whatever aspects in your life they resonate with. And if you're not resonating at all with this video, try your rising sign message or your moon sign message, because a lot of times they actually resonate a lot more. There's always an extended reading that I hope that you'll join me for. The link is down below in the description box. I'll pin it to the top of the video. At the end of the video, you can just hit right on it and get right there. And I'll also pin it to the top of the comment section. And if you really love my content, I have a second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation, where you can join me Monday through Friday for live chats where we get to interact. I do a tarot card reading. I review the astrology for that day. Lots of good stuff. So I hope to see you guys there as well. I have two cards in front of me and they're really awesome. So we're going to get to these cards. Let me just review quickly the astrology. This week, the sun is still in Capricorn. It's conjunct to Mercury. Nothing's happening really in Leo, the first house. There's nothing, it's kind of empty there right now. But your ruling dignitary is the sun, and it is conjunct Mercury retrograde. So I wouldn't be surprised, and this conjunction is trine to Uranus. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're starting to realize you have to change online strategies or you have to work with different technologies. Mercury retrograde has a way of exposing that, but that trine can also be the perfect time to get inspiration to change and make something dynamic. This change could actually just be a dynamic change or shift that's happening in your life and how you communicate based on issues that have come up from the past, things that have been said, dealing with them, realizing them, and just coping with them, whether it's taking responsibility for what's been said or information that's just trickling in now. You could be discovering information that you've been waiting for forever, or it's almost like something was evading you for a long time and suddenly bam, the light bulb goes on. It's like understanding a problem that you've stared at for months, and then now I get it. It's that kind of energy. So it could actually be a very brilliant week for you, Leo. And I gotta say, the cards do agree. We have two major arcana that came out. The Chariot is all about moving forward and making progress. It could even be about a new car. You could be getting your dream car, Aquarius. Aquarius energy. You could be getting your dream car, Leo. Deciding to splurge a little bit on your new car. Or, Leo, you could be simply deciding to move forward with your dreams and allow yourself to make progress, whatever that means for you. But this is certainly family oriented. So fourth house energy is here, which is with the family, like a dream, almost like life is a dream right now, and the direction that you're headed is really happy. So there is a lot of happiness, or the ability to create happiness and create progress within your life at this time. This is progress, breakthroughs, dreams come true. Aquarius energy, you could be making a family with an Aquarius, or there could just be a sense of understanding now what you want when it comes to the family that you want to build, or your family itself, the family that you were raised in. Something like, it's almost like a star is born. Some big success, huge breakthrough, dreams come true. So, okay, that's where we're starting off. So much more to go. Interesting, we've got Four of Cups, which doesn't make much sense. You know, in some ways, and this is that retrograde aspect, we might have lost interest. There's so many different reasons why we might lose interest, Leo, and that could just be this sense of things were too small. You know, it's like what was being offered didn't seem like it was that big of a deal, or success was trickling in. It wasn't making such huge progress. This is a new opportunity, a new job opportunity, just say a new opportunity of some sort that maybe you hadn't looked over completely before, or maybe you had never been interested in it before. Means all of a sudden, it's almost like it appears before you as if it's never been there. It has been there. It won't be completely new. It won't take you by complete surprise, but it will be surprising how interested or tantalizing or really excited about the opportunity you actually are now. It's like this opportunity appears maybe just in the nick of time when you're at a stage of just like, I'm done, or I'm bored, or I don't have time for anything else, or I'm looking to choose and I don't see anything that really stands out. Well, there is something that's going to be standing out to you. Maybe you can describe this to me, God. What is this energy? What is this new beginning, new start, new opportunity? What happened recently? Leave the comments below. I would love for you to respond to me. Happy birthday, Doug Denny. There was some sort of disconnect here that you didn't understand. Maybe somebody left you without giving you any information at all. Maybe you were fired from a position without being given any information at all. This is definitely a sense of some sort of being left behind and feeling stuck. Or even it could just be your mind keeping you stuck. This could mean that you thought you were stuck because you didn't have the information that you needed. So there was some definite information that was being kept from you. I don't know if it was intentional or you just didn't get it. Either way, you felt rejected, you felt abandoned, you felt left behind, because the information, you didn't understand it, or the information wasn't all in. There were still questions to be asked, and maybe you just stopped asking them because you'd already decided that you'd fall off the bus, right? You fell off the truck. There was no getting back on. You didn't, but there's something here you didn't know. You didn't see it. You felt this way based on incomplete information. That's what I'm saying. And that's actually really good news. Let's keep going. We have the Queen of Swords. Clarity. Now this could be an advisor. This could be an actual person, usually Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, over the age of 35. Somebody who really has their shit together. Somebody who is very direct in how they speak, but somebody who has an objective perspective on it. So if I was to characterize this and this were a play, this would be in your darkest moment when nothing was working out, or you thought, you could never figure this out. Some person comes in, and because they're not emotionally bogged down, they have clarity of objectivity. They see right away, oh, you just need to move that over there. Really? There's some sort of clarity here. Or on a more emotional and psychological side, this could be a counselor that helps direct you and guide you through a circumstance or situation. It doesn't necessarily have to be a therapist. It could be actually just somebody giving you advice to help clearly steer you in the direction that you need to go. The point is, they come. This person arrives. And I gotta tell you, it's exactly what you needed. And maybe in some ways you didn't even know that you needed it, or you didn't even know what to ask for. But the clarity is there, the communication is there, and it's allowing you to be able to finally move forward. Now, Mercury comes out of retrograde on Tuesday. So this could be around the time, because it came out a little bit in the future, it could be around the time when you start to see that progress starting to happen. Just so that you know in terms of timing. Okay, but I want to get a little bit deeper into your ships coming in. What? Oh my God. Okay. Now this is good news. I'm just going to say it. This is really good news. I don't think that you ever thought that this would kind of happen. But now that it has, it's really wonderful. We have a few things falling out way in the future, maybe toward the end of the week or maybe even the end of the month. your ship's arriving. So finally, all the smog has cleared, the chaos has cleared, you're through the forest, and now you're seeing the horizon. And on the horizon, there's what you've been waiting for, or there's what you've been hoping for, or there is what you invested in, and you had the foresight to invest in, and now your ships are starting to come in, right? After this clarity happens. Now, what is this? You could be dealing with a Taurus, or this has to do with you're dealing with an industry or a traditional structure system, like a traditional, like business or some sort of traditional system. Now this has the Queen. It's almost like a traditional system that kept trying to repeat itself and do the same thing over and over again, but the money was running dry. Let's put it that way. It's almost like it was milking. This is like the energy of like systemic creativity, the sense of like using the same formula over and over and over again because it made money, but it not making money anymore. The money ran flat because people got bored of it. They got disinterested in it. It wasn't as valuable as it once was anymore. So there's inspiration now to change it and to look in a different direction. So it's almost like the things that were popular at one point are not going to be popular anymore. The trends are shifting. And the trends are shifting because, plain and simple, people can love something for years and then just be done with it because it's like, it's not satisfying them anymore. This is kind of a shift in trends. I don't think this necessarily had anything to directly do with you, though it could have. This could be saying you helped to shift the trends of an industry, or you helped to shift the industry itself, whatever it is, you know, you helped to shift it, and now it's really working out for you. It just takes time for these kind of shifts to happen. I need more details. I need absolute specifics, and I'm sure you do too. Let's pull a moon card really quickly. Leo, explain this energy to me, God, please. We have balanced spirituality and practicality. So it's not all about faith, right? It's also about purpose and execution. But it's also not just all about money and execution. It's about following your faith. So this is balancing them out. This is Piscean energy. It's time to release negativity and like, it's almost like stop hating the process or hating the fact that this is the reality. Let's find the balance and let's move forward with it. If there was any fear of how to do this, fear if you could do this is a time that you're actually able to simmer down now, not be so afraid of things anymore, which is also going to help clarify your mind. And it's almost like if you were stuck in this fog of like this mysticism, not mysticism, like, oh, everything is so bad, everything is so terrible, everything is a conspiracy theory, this conspiracy theory that, is like, that's been lifted. No more of that. This is rational, cool, calm, collected thinking that actually is effective. And then we have time to breathe out. It's time to exhale all that crap and that craziness and give it up because it's not functional. It's not helping you. And that in and of itself helps you a great deal because it helps you get right to the issue. So what is the issue? What is the issue? It's a lot of stress. We have 9 of Swords. This is you worrying about something. I don't know why you're worrying about it. There's just a great deal of stress. You could be missing somebody. You could be hurting. You could be longing for somebody if you've lost a loved one. There could be a good reason for concern. But it's what the cards are saying is it's what you were going through emotionally inside that was coloring how you saw all the other things that were not personal that was happening externally. And once you understand that, those other problems with your business, with your career, with the money, or all these technical things, they don't have that mysticism on them anymore. Oh, everybody just hates me, you know? Everybody's against me. The theory is the conspiracy theory, you know, all of those things. It's like, no, that's not actually what's happening. Once I address and let go of the anger, the suffering, the hurt, it's coming from something else. It's actually, and the stress that you're feeling on the outside may not be as bad as you think it is. It's just being exacerbated by something emotional. And like I said, it could be a loss. It could be an illness you recovered from that kind of threw you off and made you wonder about things. There's a lot of things, but it's the stress is coming from you. Hold on. Oh, Seven of Swords and Justice. Maybe it's not just coming from you, but okay. The two meanings. Some of you are draining your own energy, or you're scared and you're worried that somebody is undermining you. Number one. Or number two, somebody actually did undermine you. And so you're stressed out because you remember it and you don't want it to be happening again. Or you have felt that there is actually an undermining going on. This is what comes out. Justice. How does this happen? How does justice happen? All of a sudden, the scales are rebalanced. All of a sudden. And I want to understand why. Like, how does this... It comes from the cosmos. It doesn't come from anything that you could do. But it comes from the cosmos. This is major arcana, this breakthrough. But how is it, how? How does it come to us? How does it come to you? That's what I want to know. Let's ask that question. How does this come to us? How does this come to us? Eight of Swords and Seven of Cups. Honestly, it's just complete and total delusion. You're locking yourself away from opportunities. You're kind of confused. You don't know which to choose. That's not answering my question. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little frustrated. Specifically, I want to know, how is this justice coming? 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 How is this justice? How is it coming? Please pick a card that I would understand. God, I don't know. How is this justice coming? It's been slow. That's acknowledged, but it's karmic. In that this has been a slow moving cycle, okay? And a new opportunity comes through that disappointed us, like just being disappointed in little piddly shit. And then Ace of Pentacles comes through. It arrives because of love, because of somebody caring about us. Maybe somebody who cares about us making this offer or giving us this opportunity, or somebody realizing us and seeing us for the first time. Or this is fatherhood or parenthood, and just like a shift of our focus in terms of what we value. Because ultimately, maybe money wasn't impressing us that much. That was the constant and consummate disappointment. There is value here, though. I got the karmic cycle. I get that. What I don't understand is all this other crap. I'm going to need that clarified. I'm sorry, guys. Hang with me. Because, God, you just confused me even more. Page of Cups. I'm not seeing anything that's helping. The Tower. Something happens to a loved one or an unexpected pregnancy. Or this younger water sign all of a sudden breaks some shocking news. Right? And this is like they just come out They're very proud of themselves or proud of who they are. This could be shocking news. This is you. This could be news that shocks you coming from this person. I don't know if you have a younger water sign in your life, but it's shocking news. Now, shocking news doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. It just, holy crap, but it changed you. It shifted you. And now you see things differently. That's where the change or the surprise came from. What is this Tower? What is this Tower? What is it? No, this isn't it. I'm as frustrated as you guys. Come along with me. What is this Tower? It was an announcement. It was an announcement, and it was destined by the universe. It was some sort of homecoming. You were defensive in some level. On some level, you already knew it. You knew that it had been coming, and maybe it wasn't something that you wanted to hear, but it certainly does shift things, change things, and clarify things, and clear the air. I feel like we've steered way off course. Let's go to the extended because there's so much here that still has to be unraveled. I'll see you guys there, Leo.